Okay, so I started the timer, and I'm a little salty right now because I just filmed this entire thing, and then it accidentally got deleted like 5 seconds later. Okay, so today we're doing the stripped down challenge, which is when you talk to the camera for 10 minutes straight, and you can't edit anything out, and you can't have any music behind it, and it was created by this YouTuber. I don't know who they are, but it was created, I think it was a YouTuber. It was created by this person who was inspired by the Asina O'Neill video. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically like this model from Australia who was saying that like social media is fake, and she made this whole video about how she was like quitting social media and everything. And the person who made this video created it to show that, take away all the editing and stuff, and all YouTubers are just like normal people. And I'm not saying that like I'm a super successful YouTuber or anything, because obviously I'm not. Like I have like 50 subscribers. Um, but I just wanted to make this video to give you guys an update on where I've been, because I've been a little MIA for a little too long, and I feel really bad about it. So let's jump right into this, even though we've been jumping into it, but whatever. So, I'm a senior in high school, in case you guys didn't know, and senior year at my school is just absolutely crazy. You have to write lots of papers, like literally every week I write a paper. It's always research papers, and I don't understand why, but whatever. So we have to write papers. I was involved in 3 different shows since I last uploaded a video, which has been absolutely crazy. And I've just been really busy, and I just haven't had time, and I'm not afraid to say that I don't put YouTube. It's like it is a priority, obviously, but it's not like school obviously comes first. And if I'm involved in a show, that's gonna come first. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I can't go to rehearsal because I have to film a video. Like, YouTube's always gonna be here, and I'm not worried about it not posting. Like, obviously, I feel bad, and that's not what I wanted to do, but it just happened, and life happens. So yeah. So I've been crazy busy with school. I've had 3 different shows. The first one, 2 of the shows I've been rehearsing since August, and the first one is I did a performance in Walt Disney World in Florida, which was super cool. We performed in like downtown Disney with my friend's theater company, and um, it was just like a little musical review, and I got a vacation to Disney World, which is so much fun because I haven't been there since sorry, my phone rang and I got distracted. I haven't been there since I've in like 5 years or something like that, and it was the best vacation ever. And I got to go with all my friends, which was really cool. And then the other show that I was in was it was a Halloween show at an indoor theme park near where I live, and it see, I just like totally blanked. There were 3 different shows, and I was in one of them, but I did the makeup for the other 2. And the one that I was in was the dance show, and it was on Friday nights. And then on Saturday and Sunday, the other 2 shows alternated all day long, and I did the makeup for those shows. So the entire month of October, I was at this place all weekend, and I was at school every day, 5 days a week, and then I went to the place where I did the shows all weekend. And so I just didn't have time to film videos. And then I have the other show that I was involved in, which actually we just closed tonight, was the fall play at my school. And I was head of makeup for that. So it was really cool. Like, I definitely got to learn a lot from being um, involved in so many shows, especially being like the head of makeup, for all these shows, because you learn so much. You don't realize how much work goes into designing makeup for a show, and it just sounds so simple, but like, a lot of work goes into it. You have to think of every single character in the show. This is just for like theater makeup-y stuff, but it's crazy. And so yeah, that's just where I've been. Hope like now that that show's over, like next week are auditions for the musical, but I'm not, I'm just doing makeup for that, so that shouldn't really affect me much. And then it's Thanksgiving, which I'm so excited for because I love the holidays and I love getting to spend time with my family. And then I have another show in December. I have 2 other shows in December, but they're just like 1-day shows that, like, I'm having one rehearsal for the one show. It's like one rehearsal, we're learning everything for that show. It's like a 15-minute show. It's not even that long. And we're having one rehearsal for that, and then we do the show like a week later. Then the other show is my dance recital, my winter dance recital for school. We're doing like the Nutcracker. pretty cute. So, and we've been working on that in school, so it's not a big deal. Um, so I should be pretty good recently. But yeah, it's really been helpful to be head of makeup, doing makeup for all these shows, like I said, because it's giving me the opportunities to be prepared and get experience in the field for my career, because I'm not going to college after high school, after I graduate, because I want to be a makeup artist. So I'm going to go to a makeup artistry school, or I'm going to get, hopefully, like, maybe I'll just go, like, right into a job or something. Because I do have a few contacts that, or connections or whatever. So who knows what's going to happen. But I want to be a makeup artist who actually, like, works on people, and not like a YouTube makeup artist who just does, like, tutorials. And not that there's anything wrong with that at all. That's not what I want to do. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, looking into, And so yeah. Also, speaking of New York, because that's where I want to go to makeup school, I want to talk about what happened in Paris, because that was really, really awful. And I heard that ISIS had posted a video saying that their next attack was going to be in New York City, which is really scary because I live in New Jersey, which is like an hour away from New York. So that's really scary because that's really close to home. And I'm going to New York tomorrow to see Finding Neverland on Broadway. And I mean, obviously, it's not going to hopefully, it's not going to happen tomorrow. I don't know for sure. But I just think that's really scary, and it's really awful. And, as humans, we have so much potential to do so much good, but we just do a lot of bad. And I just don't think that's cool at all. And it's really awful. And my prayers are with everybody who was affected by not only Paris, but everything else that happened. Because everyone only acknowledges Paris, but like so many other things happened in the last week, and I think that's really scary. My school, which I think is really cool, my school did a food drive kind of thing for Thanksgiving, to collect food for the people who don't have enough money to, get their own food for Thanksgiving, and just in general. And we had like this little contest where, like, whatever class brought in the most food, they got won a breakfast. In whatever class, you had to make a sculpture with the food you brought in. Whatever class made the coolest sculpture, got, I think, a breakfast too. And my class, we didn't bring in, like, we brought in a decent amount of food. It wasn't the most, but we brought in a decent amount. And our sculpture ended up being the Paris peace sign, which I thought was really cool. I wasn't there when we decided that's what we were gonna do, because I was sick. But I thought that was so cool that my class decided to come up with that idea, because that was such a big event, and we actually ended up coming in second place for the sculpture. And our teacher's gonna get us breakfast anyway, so that's cool. And that's not what it was about, But I'm just really excited, um, for Thanksgiving, that my school did something cool like that, because that's so important. Like, you just need to help everybody. People who need help. If you have the tools to help them, just why not? I just think, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to get into it. Also, something not important, but I did dye my hair. I also cut it. It's a little bit shorter than normal, but I did dye it. It's like a maroon now. The lighting's a little weird, so you might not be able to see it, but yeah. So that's just a little something I'd like to point out. Yeah. I'm really mad that this video got deleted, and I'm sure there's a way I could get it back, but you know what? I'm already almost done with this one, so it's okay. I'm thinking about filming. My next video is going to be a kind of like a cumulative favorites video, since I have not filmed a favorites video in a very long time. And I have a lot of favorites, obviously. It's probably going to be a pretty long video. And then after that, I'm probably going to do, like some holiday tutorials, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm getting really excited for, everything that's coming up. And I'm a little I don't want to say scared. I am scared, but like that's not the right word, about, everything that's fearful, I guess, which is basically the same thing, about what's happening, around the world. And I just think it's really awful, and it needs to stop. But we're either gonna change or we're gonna destroy the planet. Oh, the timer's going off. Stop. Okay, I stopped it. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update on where I've been, and I thought this was a great way to do it since I saw so many YouTubers make a video like this. So thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in my next video. Adios, amigos. I hate myself.